Let's do it.
Welcome to the first ever Guitar Solo Challenge from Pickup Music, where 3 pro guitarists will compete to create the ultimate guitar solo.
Easy money.
Our contestants think this is going to be a normal guitar solo competition.
Mind your own business!
But what they are not expecting is that they can only use one guitar string.
Yeah, that's bull.
First up is Molly Miller, aka Dr. Molly Miller. She's both a professional touring guitarist and a legit music professor. Her unique style and melodic approach are definitely going to give her a serious advantage. Next up is Spencer Askin, aka Shreducation Nation. Spencer is a seasoned shreducator and arguably one of the funniest guitar influencers on the internet. His impressive technique is for sure gonna wow the judges. And last up, we've got Nicholas Veinoglou, aka the Donut Doctor. He's a pro guitarist who's literally toured the world. His effortless style and delicious knack for showmanship will be tough to beat.
All right, so let's go through the rules today so everybody knows what we can expect, right? You're gonna have 30 minutes to design a solo and perform it with our live band in front of 3 judges. Here's what you'll be judged on: creativity, technique, tone and effects, and wow factor. So it's important to mention that our contestants have not prepared for this. They've never heard the music that they'll be soloing over. The person who scores the highest points is gonna win a grand prize of $500 and ultimate bragging rights, of course. So how are we feeling, guys? Does this sound pretty straightforward?
Let's do it.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy money.
Sorry, no, we actually have one more twist. Your entire solo must be performed on one string.
Oh.
Damn.
What string? What?
You're a madman, Carl.
Contestants, you have 30 minutes starting now.
Yeah, that's bull. All right, look, Eduardo, you and I both know this is gonna be pretty easy to win. I'm just telling you, dude. You don't have to tell them because we're in here. Yeah.
All right, buddy, so which string have you chosen?
I have chosen the B string. The name of my solo is To Be or Not To Be.
Would you say this is in the key of D, or would you say this is in B minor?
It feels like B minor, but it feels jovial, Carl.
It does.
Feels
It's
like
got
a good...
that touch of a little twinge of the major vibes, but then it brings you back around for the minor, doesn't it?
Mostly it feels like a good day for me to win. That's what it sounds like.
I like your enthusiasm. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
get back to practicing.
So-
Good luck and Godspeed.
Yeah. Thanks. I won't need either of those. Did she get her strings cut off?
Mind your own business! I knew Shreducation would try to with me.
Wait, so you're choosing
B string
the
for
B
sure,
string.
'cause-
Okay. Love it.
That's why.
Of course.
But I have to decide. I want to throw in a few quotes.
Tell us about your effects. What
Right
what
now,
do you have?
I mean, originally I brought this organizer because it's fun, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Right now, I was gonna do my Keeley Oxblood and my Jam Ripley Falls, so a little modulation with drive. I have to figure out my solo. I've been shooting this.
Well,
too much.
let's get to shedding. You got it.
Okay.
Should I do something f***ing crazy? Okay, I'm definitely gonna eat the donut mid solo. That'll be the wow factor. Right?
All right, bud. So, how are you feeling? What
You
string
know-
did you choose?
Okay, I'm gonna use the A string. And here's why. I have my little pitchfork, my octave pedal,
Yeah,
so I can make it sound like the E string if I want, right?
brilliant.
I'm gonna go for something crazy for the wow factor. That's what I'm gonna capitalize on.
So on brand right here.
Are you listening to my
Where's the talkback?
Donut Doctor's cheating?
I'm not cheating.
So we're about 10 minutes into this challenge, and you can tell that our contestants are really starting to feel the pressure. But just to make sure they weren't sneaking any other strings in there, and to make it a little bit more fun, we decided to cut those strings.
Okay, safety first. Here we
Oh
go.
God. Oh.
All right, well, there you go. All right, let's go get Spencer. Here we go. It is time, my friend, to cut the strings.
Have at it, sweetie pie.
Right.
Not that one.
Not
Yeah,
that
not
one.
that one.
Not that one.
I need that one.
All right,
Great.
battle on. Continue.
Thank you.
Hand it over. It's game time. It's game time. Okay.
Let's do this. Let me try it.
Okay,
Should we do it?
go for it. All right, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Let's do it.
So while our contestants took a lunch break, our live band rehearsed the track and our judges joined the party. We've got Daniel McLaughlin, pro guitarist and pickup music team member, Tatiana Tate, an incredible pro trumpet player. We wanted to get a non-guitar player's perspective here. And lastly, Sam Blakelock, the co-founder of Pickup Music.
All right, so we've put your names into a random generator, and Spencer, you're gonna go first. Let's do it. Wow.
Okay, so Spencer, tell me about your solo. Give me a little play-by-play. How'd it go?
You know, I actually think it went pretty well. I definitely don't think it was random that I went first. I think that the judges were trying to go home early.
I wanted to hit the assignment in a not predictable way. Spencer.
It was great. He was shredding. He was doing his thing. He really spoke to the soul. It was good, but it felt like an appetizer, and I came for dinner.
All right, Sam, how about you?
Spencer, I thought it was tasteful, melodic, and it was memorable. I like how your solo built up. You started in the lower octave, and then you repeated that motif up the upper octave to make it stick. I'm going to be singing that later on tonight. And overall, I was blown away. My socks were blown off. Like, literally, my sock is here. Can we get a shot of my foot? Like, I don't have a sock on that foot because that was really good.
Thank you.
All right, next up we have Dr. Molly Miller. Take it away.
Tell me about your performance. How'd it go?
I didn't want to just do what was predictable. So I was like, what can I do with this one string that's catchy, that they're not gonna do, that makes it kind of fun, even though it's a little cheesy.
To me, like, it's half of it is about the performance, you know? And, you know, the other two just gotta play. It's not really what it's about. We're here to win, right? And to win, sometimes you gotta play a little dirty.
Molly's performance, let's see. How many ways can I spell the word derivative?
Okay, judges, let us know. What do you think?
Yeah, especially with the quotes, I feel like that is a interesting way to use what you've got. Being one string, you can play some quotes in your improvisation and all of a sudden that builds some structure. Similar to Spencer, you made use of effects to kind of differentiate a lot of that sound, get a little bit more use out of that one string. So good solo, yeah.
Thanks.
All right, and last but not least, Donut Doctor. Let's see it.
I think it started off great. Once we hit that last section where I just started going crazy, I was just like, the donut took over.
I guess he couldn't rely on music maybe for this one. He had to bring out his theatrics.
Nick's performance, what do you call that online? That's like mukbang. He's just like eating stuff in front of a camera.
All right, I'm gonna pass it over to the judges.
Nick, you ate that. Like literally, you ate that. So one of the most important things about like being an instrumentalist is understanding your relationship to the ensemble. And in this case, you're a soloist. Like you hit me in the face with your solo. You was digging in. I could sing along to what you were playing. I remember what you played. And I feel like that's the most important thing. I think you did an amazing job. Like
Thanks.
The bomb.
All right, amazing. I think we're gonna pass it off to the judges to deliberate a little bit, and then we'll come back and announce our winner. It's time to announce our winner. Thank you, judges. Thank you, band. Thank you for doing this, everyone. Believe it or not, two of you actually ended up with the same score, which left us with a winner. So, the two of you that tied were Molly and Spencer, which leaves us with the Donut Doctor. And I even have a ceremonial check here for you.
Look at this.
Well, thanks a lot for watching. You know, be sure to like and subscribe, and also let us know what our next challenge video should be. What's the restriction that we should add, maybe? Yeah, so maybe we'll see you guys back for the next one.
Wow.
All right, we'll see you later.